Every evening, at exactly 6:15, a young woman sat on the same wooden bench at platform 3. She never missed a single day. Her name was Emily Carter, 19 years old, gentle, polite, and quiet. In her hands, she held a small folded letter. Trains came and went. People rushed by, lives moved on, but Emily stayed. Those who did not know her whispered that she was waiting for a lost lover. Others who knew the truth just watched her in disbelief. But the truth was far deeper, far sadder, and far more beautiful than anyone could imagine. Rosefield Junction was a small countryside station, forgotten by time. The paint on the benches was chipped, the clock was always 5 minutes slow, and the air carried the scent of coal and rain. It was the kind of place where people came and went without looking back, except Emily. Every Friday, she arrived before sunset and waited until the last train left the platform. She wore the same gray coat and kept her hair tied neatly in a braid. No matter the weather, sun, snow, or storm, she never missed a day. 2 years had passed since her father, Captain Thomas Carter, had gone to war. Before he left, he wrote her a letter, promising that one day, he would return on the first Friday train. That promise became her reason to live. Every Friday evening, she would look at the tracks, her heart filled with hope. She believed that any moment, he would step down from the train, his arms wide open, his smile just as she remembered. And so she waited. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Emily slowly became part of the station itself. The station master, Mr. Harris, was in his late 50s, tall, balding with gray hair at the sides. He would many times sit with Emily and talk about the war. He would share his experiences. The cleaning lady, Martha, was in her 60s, plump and cheerful. Many times Emily would help her with her cleaning work. Tom, the old train driver in his 70s, was a rugged guy with white hair and coal-dusted hands. Every time he pulled into Rosefield at 6:15, he'd head straight to Emily, sitting with her on the bench, waiting to see if her dad was on that train. Passengers began noticing Emily. She helped sweep floors, feed pigeons, and polish benches. Children sat beside her, curious about the letter she held so dearly. She would only smile softly and think, "It's a promise." The letter she carried was her treasure. The paper had turned yellow, the ink faded, and the edges worn from being folded and unfolded again. It was the last letter her father had written before disappearing in the war. "My dearest Emily, if this war keeps me longer, don't be afraid. I'll find my way back to you, even if it takes a miracle. Just wait for me at the station. I'll catch the first train on Friday." Those words became her heartbeat, her prayer, and her reason to smile each morning. Even when others gave up hope, she did not. Her love for her father was the kind that never fades. Then came that day, a Friday. The rain poured endlessly, turning the station into a world of gray. Emily, soaked and trembling, stayed by the platform, staring at the tracks. The 6:15 train from London arrived with a screech. Passengers rushed out, umbrellas bumping. 4 soldiers stepped off, carrying a coffin wrapped in the Union Jack. The world around her stopped. A soldier handed her her father's old cap. Inside, a small folded letter, smudged but legible. "Dear Emily, if you are reading this letter, it means I have gone where soldiers often go and fathers never wish to. Please don't let your heart fill with sorrow, my darling girl. I want you to remember that your father lived with pride, courage, and love, especially for you. Every moment I stood under the gray skies of battle, I carried your smile with me. It kept me warm when the nights were cold, and brave when the fear tried to break me. You must promise me something. Live your life as if I were beside you, cheering you on, because I will be, just not in the way you can see. When you stand by the station, and the evening train passes, and the wind touches your cheek, think of that as me, whispering, 'I'm proud of you.' If ever you feel lost, listen for the whistle in the distance. That will be my song to you, a father's promise that love never leaves. It just changes its shape. I may not return in uniform, but I will find my way home to you in every sunrise, in every gentle rain, and in every quiet moment when your heart feels at peace. You were, and always will be, the best part of my world. With all my love, your father, Captain Thomas Carter." The paper shook in her hands as the soldiers walked away. Her world shattered, but somehow, after reading the letter, it started to mend. That night, Emily stayed alone on the platform. The storm had passed, leaving behind a mist curling around the station. The lamps flickered, their orange glow reflecting on the wet rails. Then she heard a low whistle, the tune her father used to play when he came home from work. Through the silver fog, a golden light appeared. A figure emerged, tall, in a British soldier's uniform, cap tilted, proud stance. Her father smiled, raised a hand as if to say, "I kept my promise." As a train thundered past, the light faded, and the figure vanished. The cap in her hands was warm. Her father had truly come home. At dawn, the station was quiet. Emily slept peacefully on the bench, her father's cap and letter resting in her arms. When she awoke, she smiled through tears. She knew he had come home, not in body, but in spirit. For the first time in 2 years, she left the station before the train arrived. Her waiting had ended. Her healing had begun. Years passed. The station changed. Trains got faster, people busier, but the story of Emily Carter never faded. Every year, on the same stormy Friday evening, some passengers claimed to see a tall man in uniform standing beside the old bench. He never moved, never spoke, just smiled, watching the trains pass. Some even said they heard a faint whistle in the wind, the same tune Captain Carter once played. It was proof that promises made in love never truly die. Love doesn't end with goodbye. Some bonds are stronger than time, war, and even death. Emily waited for her father, and in the end, he found his way home, not through rails or trains, but through love. And if you ever find yourself alone at an old railway station on a rainy evening, listen carefully. You might just hear a faint whistle in the wind, a reminder that some promises never miss their train. Subscribe to the Brightside Story for more such inspiring and emotional content.